From the exciting announcement about the prequel to the updates on the episode count, here's some Outlander Blood of My Blood details you need to know. Let me fill you in on the announcement. At the start of 2023, they dropped an announcement about none other than Outlander Blood of My Blood. They also told us recently that Outlander's 8th season, the one we've all been super pumped for, is going to be the ultimate finale of the whole show. The president of original programming at Starz said that before they close this chapter, there's plenty of Jamie and Claire's passionate story to tell, which is why the last season is going to be dramatic. In fact, it might be the most intense season ever. It'll have suspense, make you feel emotional, and have lots of other intense moments. At the same time, they're also working on a new spin-off. But don't worry, they've got plenty of time to make sure this spin-off is just as mind-blowing as the original. And before you get mad at me, I'll go over the details for the release date too. The creators just got done with the last season, and because of that, as of now, they're just starting on Blood of My Blood. And it'd be wrong to ask for the spin-off so soon because they need to take care of the writing and the casting. And let's not forget about the actual filming process. It takes time to capture all those amazing scenes that transport us back in time or whisk us away to breathtaking locations. Then there's the post-production chaos, adding those finishing touches. So there might be some wait. Plus, even the cast and the crew are almost the same for both of the shows, and obviously, they can't be in two places at once. So, don't expect the spin-off to hit our screens right after the final season of Outlander wraps up. I'd say early 2025 could be a hopeful target for the release of Outlander, Blood of My Blood, and it can also take longer than that, so be prepared. And even though we don't have a release date, I think you'd be happy knowing that the writers have already started working on it. Yep, the writers' room is already up and running. The talented team behind the scenes is hard at work, crafting the story that will take us on a thrilling journey. In fact, they started back in August of 2022, so I'm pretty sure they must have made a lot of progress by now. And I have a feeling that this spin-off will be well worth the wait. I mean, we've got Matthew B. Roberts on board. What else do you expect from him? Yep, the brilliant mind behind the success of the original Outlander series is making a comeback to the Outlander universe for the spin-off. After spending several years working on the original show, Roberts knows exactly what made it such a massive hit. And now he's ready to sprinkle that same enchanting magic onto the prequel. But wait, there's more good news. Roberts won't be flying solo on this exciting adventure. He'll have some seriously talented companions by his side. Ronald Dr. Moore and Meryl Davies will be joining him in the writer's room, putting their creative minds together to weave an incredible narrative. Roberts will be taking charge as the showrunner, and let's not forget about the incredible author who brought us the Outlander novels in the first place. Diana Gabaldon, the mastermind behind the captivating characters we've come to love, will also be involved in the prequel as a creative consultant. Her presence ensures that the essence of the characters and their journeys remain true to the rich tapestry she has created in her books. Back in late 2022, our incredible writer extraordinaire, Diana made a major announcement on her website. While she was hard at work on the 10th and final book in the thrilling Claire and Jamie saga, she also let us in on a little secret. Drumroll, please. Diana had begun weaving the tale of Brian and Ellen's love story, their courtship and eventual marriage. Given her extensive knowledge of the 18th century and her unparalleled understanding of her characters, she's been officially named as a consulting producer for the highly anticipated prequel. This means that Diana will bring her expertise and a keen eye for historical accuracy to the table. As a consulting producer, she'll guide the team through this journey. And don't worry, I've got some deets on the casting too. So, unfortunately, the official cast hasn't been unveiled just yet. But the series will zoom in on the relationship between Jamie's parents, Brian and Ellen, before their beloved children entered the scene. Now, don't get your hopes up too high for appearances by the original Outlander cast. It's unlikely that they'll be making cameos in the spin-off. But here's where it gets interesting. Younger versions of some familiar characters could very well grace our screens. Imagine seeing our beloved characters in their earlier years, adding a touch of nostalgia and connection to the original series. One of the burning questions on our minds is whether Andrew Whipp will reprise his role as Brian in the prequel series, and honestly speaking, it all depends on the period in which the narrative is set. Including him would be a delightful nod to the original series, but don't worry, his presence isn't crucial to the story. So, we'll have to wait and see what unfolds. And remember those interesting characters from Outlander's backstory? Well, they could take center stage in the spin-off. Dougal, Myrta, Colum, Jocasta, or even other members of Clan Fraser might be stepping into major roles. People are also super interested in having Sam Heughan back as Jamie, but I think that might not be happening. Heughan talked to the media about something exciting happening on Outlander. It's all about the American Revolutionary War about to happen in the show. But Jamie Fraser, Heughan's character, has to fight on a different side than his biological son, William. The Frasers are on the winning side, while William is on the British side. The thing is, Claire, Jamie, and young Ian already know what will happen because Claire can time travel from the future. But even though they know, they can't change anything because it's important to let history unfold as it should. Heughan mentioned that the pressure on Jamie is huge in the final season, so the creators might give him a break. Actually, when it comes to the spin-off of Outlander, things get a bit tricky. The spin-off will take place in a different time where Jamie wouldn't even exist, so it's not very likely that he will be a part of it. But the possibilities are endless. He might just make an appearance. And before you get too carried away, let's keep in mind that no official casting announcements have been made just yet. But wait, what is it going to be about? So, this spin-off is all about that mushy stuff. We'll be looking at how far our favorite characters will go when it comes to love. We're talking marriages being made for all the wrong reasons, politics, money, you name it. And the show creators have also given us some info on the title and why they chose it. Basically, it's a nod to Jamie Fraser's marriage vow to Claire, sealing their epic bond. And we're in for a treat, because there'll be familiar faces popping up all over the place. Remember those quick flashbacks in Season 1? We caught glimpses of Jamie's pops right before he kicked the bucket. But this time, we're getting the full show. Ellen, Jamie's mama, who's supposed to be a spitting image of Bree, is gonna make her long-awaited debut. Roberts revealed that we'll be seeing the younger versions of some of our faves. Imagine a fresh-faced Brian, Dougal Mackenzie, and Myrta Fitzgibbons-Fraser. Oh, Myrta, how we've missed ya. This means we'll get to witness their early adventures and be part of their epic tales. And now, I know y'all want to know how long this series will be. The network said that they're giving this expansive historical tale some quality screen time. There are a total of 10 episodes announced for this season. That's right, 10 whole episodes. And if you're a fan of the show or the books, you must already know everything. But newbies don't have to worry, because the 10-episode count allows ample time for newcomers to jump on board and get up to speed. So, if you're new to the Outlander universe, don't worry, you can catch up. The original Outlander series, the one we already know and love, typically had 13 episodes per season. So, it's not completely out of the realm of possibility that, if this new spin-off captures hearts and becomes equally popular, a potential second season might aim for an even longer run. More episodes, more adventures, more time spent in this incredible world. So, from the updates on the episode count to the exciting announcement about the prequel, those were some Outlander, blood of my blood details you need to know.